Guys, I have a dreamy mid-century modern condo here to show you today. This is a quick shot of the entryway as we start the tour today. This is a 1,850 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. It's actually a co-op, technically. Listed for $450,000. It's cash only on this because it's a co-op. Co-ops are a kind of a unique form of ownership, but you can see the original mahogany closet doors as we come in, coat closet doors. This kitchen is absolutely dreamy. This is the original oven. It's crazy that it's still here, crazy that it still works. Probably works better than your brand new Samsung that you've got, that you paid a fortune for. Really tastefully done remodel here. Obviously, they've added the backsplash. I don't think the countertops are original either, but all these cabinets are original and they are all metal. Super cool. Check out the dishwasher, has all the original labels in there. I don't know if they just didn't use this thing or if they put those back in here to put on the market, but very, very cool. Has the original stove. You can see here there's a breakfast nook that I believe is original. It fits in really, really well. If it's not, I love that shelving there with the peninsula. Definitely has that 60s vibe. Definitely looks like you should store, your martini glasses there, or something that kind of fits the period. Here's the fridge, modern fridge disguised a little bit. Not sure if that enclosure is original or if it's been added, but it definitely keeps that period look. I wish more people would hide their ugly fridges that, again, don't work half the time. Okay, back into the main room. You can see a lot of light in here. This is east facing with a little bit of southern exposure on the deck. I'm sorry, northern exposure on the deck. So you're not going to get a ton of sun here, maybe in the mornings, but not overbearing summer sun. Out to the huge deck. Just imagine having your morning coffee out on this deck. That building you can see is the Heard Museum. So you got to get some activity, but not overwhelming or blaring, blasting activity. There you can see a little peekaboo view of Camelback Mountain. They have the original red or orange concrete floors here. Look at these incredible built-ins. These are not the owner's furniture. That is a built-in. That is in the wall. That is going to stay with whoever purchased the condo. Built-in, huge built-in there that's the back side of the closet, which we'll see in a minute. Also, this shelf here with a planter that might have at one point had a stereo in it or a record player. Very, very cool. Going down the hall towards the bedrooms. So this is a co-op. This is cash only. The co-op's kind of a unique ownership. It's much bigger out east. Here, look at these built-ins here. It's just incredible that all this stuff survived. There was a period of time when Midcentury Modern was not popular or trendy, and they would have probably gotten some giggles from visitors about a lot of this stuff that they've left here. And now we all get to enjoy it. You can see he's got her closets in the bathroom, but check this out. All the lime green tile is still here. It's not beat up. It's not cracked. It's not grungy and gross. Discolored, all of the things that you see in bathrooms of this vintage. It's absolutely perfect. You can see they've got the terrazzo countertops that they carried on from the kitchen. Matches very, very well. All the original, it looks to me at least like all the original towel hangers. This is the first guest bedroom. You can see that bathroom is almost kind of a private bathroom. I'm sure if your visitors come, they would be using that too, but more or less the bathroom functions for this particular bedroom. His and her closets, all the original mahogany doors. Just absolutely exquisite here. There's a little better shot of the back side of that built-in that we saw in the living room. And then off into the primary bedroom. Very light built space. Condos like this sometimes, or co-ops, I guess, can sometimes get dark in the bedrooms, with one window. This has windows on both sides. Lots of ventilation, help keep it cooler in the sort of the moderate times of year. His and her closets, again, with all the mahogany doors. This thing is original as it gets. Even down to the light switches, which I'll show you here in a few minutes. Primary bathroom, also all completely original. Here you can see his and her linen closets, I guess you would call them. But yeah, check this out. All pink, all original. red sink, red bathtub, red toilet, pink tile. I doubt that wallpaper is original. It's very period correct. Just tasteful. The additions that they've done here are tasteful. The terrazzo kind of matches. Here's a little shot of that light switch again, or those light switches. These are all throughout the house. Those are original, I believe, as well. Up we go to the rooftop deck. All the owners in the complex would have access to this. This is where you have your martini parties. This is where you wow your guests. If they're not into mid-century modern, this is where you wow your guests. But you can see we've got views of Midtown and the West Valley. This southern balcony has views of downtown, as well as the airport, a little bit of the East Valley and South Mountain. If you have any interest in this co-op, like to discuss what ownership in a co-op means, you can call me at 480-694-7643.